Roto-World player news, let's get right into it. Sunday Night Football was a barn burner. This game was awesome. It came down to the final play. Tons of offense, tons of fantasy production. Brock Purdy with almost 37 fantasy points. Christian McCaffrey doing Christian McCaffrey things. Luther Burden, Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift, Colson Loveland, all very good in this one. But this was about Brock Purdy, and Kyle Shanahan made that known after the game.
Yeah, bang, bang, let's go.
I thought Brock had a hell of a game. Again, Brock's been playing his ass off, made some huge plays in this game, kept some drives alive with his legs, made some off-schedule plays, and was an assassin out there throughout the whole day. Brock moved the chains with his legs a few times, and then he bought time a number of times to get some big plays down the field, one getting that touchdown to Juice. Having quarterbacks who can do some things off schedule is a huge part of our success.
Kyle Shanahan with some big praise for Brock Purdy, who, no surprise, going into Monday Night Football, QB1.
He's been unbelievable through the fantasy playoffs. Through weeks 15 through 17, he's had at least 25 points in all 3 games. He's averaging over 31 fantasy points per game. Connor, he's had 8 starts this year, 20 touchdown passes. He actually leads the NFL with an almost 8% touchdown rate. And that's the thing that was so fast. I mean, we've talked about this and just how locked in on this offense he is. And, you know, I think I said a couple of weeks ago that, you know, in the right matchup, Brock Purdy is he's a borderline QB1, but in the right matchup, he is, you know, a top 5, potentially top QB. This was clearly the right matchup here. But I think we need to rethink, again, let's see, you know, assuming those guys are back, right? He is definitely the benefit of a great system and the players around him, Connor. But I thought the thought that he meant, we've talked about this a lot, his legs. Like, he was not a guy that was thought of as a big runner, but he is much more mobile than he gets credit for.
He is, because obviously this offense sets you up to thrive in structure, but now he's bringing an element to it that honestly when they drafted Trey Lance, they were like, we have a structure of an offense, let's get a guy that can create outside of it. Brock Purdy is now showing that ability. He's phenomenal.
That touchdown to Juszczyk.
Yeah, how many players can do that in the past 20 years? Like, not many at all. The thing that makes Purdy special is, one, the awareness. Collinsworth pointed this out on the call. When Purdy got sacked, like got decked from behind, the fact that he was able to feel that pressure at the last moment and duck probably saved his season because he was going to get absolutely annihilated. Right. Just his awareness, his ability to move, to create outside of structure. And the thing with Purdy too, what people always said that first full year in 2023 was, oh, Brock Purdy, game manager. Brock Purdy is a psycho. He is an absolute gunslinger. Like, he takes every single chance there is. He's got total faith in himself and the system, and the level that he's playing at is off the charts at the moment.
That touchdown pass to Juszczyk, where he's running around, he runs backwards, he runs to the side, he runs to the side again.
Josh Allen, Mahomes.
I was just about to say, Allen, Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, maybe Jaden Daniels. Yeah. Like, who are the quarterbacks that could make that play, that you would see that play in the NFL, right? You know, I mean, there's not a lot, especially on that stage, in that moment. It was unbelievable.
It's such a good game now on Saturday night because the guy who's given Purdy trouble has been Mike McDonald. You think back to that Christmas game where he lost himself MVP in 2023. That was going up against Mike McDonald's Baltimore defense. And now, around Christmas time again, big stuff on the line, 1 seed at play. Purdy gets to face Mike McDonald again. So, yeah, just an amazing matchup. Fantasy-wise, Purdy, I think he's just... The thing is, this San Francisco offense is the best offense in football right now. The level that they're playing at is surpassed by no one. You just want shares of this offense. And, like, with Shanahan's system, Jake Tonjes comes in and is, George Kittle out, Jake Tonjes. He'll just beat George Kittle for the day.
He found Ricky Pearsall. I was surprised. They did a good job of shutting down Juwan Jennings. My bet on football night, my Bears bet hit, which was Caleb Williams over on the rushing yards, but I had Luther Burden over on receiving yards, that hit. Juwan Jennings anytime touchdown, that hit. But 4 receptions for Juwan Jennings, which he'd hit in 4 of the last 5 games, only got 2. And I don't know if it was because Jalen Johnson was shutting him down or the pick 6 was a target to Jennings on the first play, and then Brock was like, I'm out. Right. He found Tonjes and Pearsall all night long. But moving forward next year, like, I think he's assuming most of those guys are back, right? I mean, seems like Brandon Ayuk's going to move on. Exactly. But Jennings will be back. Pearsall will be back. I assume Kittle will be back. Don't know about Trent Williams. I assume McCaffrey's back.
And Shanahan is back, which is the main thing.
That's what matters the most.
That's what matters the most. Do you think, Jay, we talked about this game Saturday night against the Seahawks. It's the battle for the NFC West. Yep. It's a potential battle for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Is it also the battle for Coach of the Year?
I think it is in the sense that if Shanahan wins that game, I think he will win Coach of the Year.
He's the current favorite, right?
Yeah, Shanahan being the 1 seed with like Nick Bosa out for the season, Fred Warner out for the season, Purdy missed 8 games, George Kittle has missed half the season,
Sure.
Pearsall has barely played, Michael Williams goes down. Like the fact that they are in position to get the 1 seed in the hardest division in football.
Yes.
They're the Seahawks and the Rams, who are the 2 Super Bowl favorites in their division. Them getting the 1 seed. It would just be completely insane. I think that Shanahan, who's never won the award, I think
should have.
Yeah, I think he will simply win the award, and his price should just be the Niners money line price against Seattle. But yeah, it's been an incredible season for him. Last thing on Purdy.
But if Seattle wins, you don't think McDonald wins Coach of the Year?
I don't think
it's Vrabel?
So. I think Vrabel, Liam Cohen.
So what does Liam Cohen have to do to win this
It's just
award?
such a loaded field.
Yeah.
I don't really understand. Like I think Vrabel's done a great job. I don't really understand why he's discussed with Cohen and Ben Johnson and Shanahan, because I think a lot of this is Drake May. Vrabel's a defensive coach with an average
It's
defense.
Josh McDaniels should win Coordinator of the Year.
Yeah, I think Vrabel's done a great job. I just don't think I would.
Him and Brian Flores on each side of the ball.
No, that's 1,000%.
My take on it.
1,000%, Connor. You're absolutely right on those two guys. But I'm with you. Like, it just feels like the reclamation project that Ben Johnson and Liam Cohen have done, and what Shanahan has done given all the injuries.
Yeah, and the Patriots.
And honestly, even Mike McDonald. Like, no one expect. I know he's a defensive coach, but he hired Clint Kubiak. He believed in Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Like,
He's revolutionized NFL defense by being able to play small, play nickel, and have the best run defense in the league. But yeah, I think that Shanahan ultimately will win. Last thing on Purdy, people who say that like, he's a product of Shanahan. Look at the stats of Mac Jones and Jimmy Garoppolo in this offense. Compare them to Purdy, light years apart.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.